eyes to see that it's a key common part. Because if we don't establish that, there is no way back to right track. Everything will just. Oh,
We talked about the decade. We got the blessings to do.
and we are still dealing with post, everything post this zonal acharya, times. So, it's not that clear, that strong yet, but I think it has a chance to become.
Yeah.
Especially, I mean, it's not limited to, but especially when the direct disciples of the path, all the new generation will not have any grounds to hold to anything that resembles the system of the
Hopefully,
yeah, but based on what because it's more the
it would be based on family heritage. My guru told me to initiate, so the second generation devoting prominent personality. If different decisions were made, it could, but it will. We would hope it works. And it doesn't. It won't happen. It won't have to happen. We just have to promote the positive. We don't have to deal always with the negative. We have to promote the positive. And we have the blessings to do it from the GBC. The GBC have made this stuff. At the moment, it's law. And it says that this is just the beginning, and it should be expanded. So since 2014, we have expanded very little on the fact that Prabhupada is the creator of Shiksha Guru, and we are therefore thus Shiksha disciples. And it is in that doctrine that says if you have a relationship with Prabhupada, which is more intense than your relationship with the Shiksha Guru, it's okay. Of course it's okay. I mean, Prabhupada's statue, right? It's phenomenal. So it's okay. So it's okay to love Prabhupada. It's okay to be Prabhupada, to be in Prabhupada's association. So if we identify that socially, culturally, take the identity, and then with all maturity and sincerity, like programs, the whole yesterday, and the whole thing here, we can do so much, I believe, for solidifying faith of the devotees and solidifying the Krishna conscious experience. Because here we go again. Being a disciple of Prabhupada is no small thing. It's a pretty nice name to wear around your neck, but it's no small thing.
And this document was established in 2014.
2014. Founder of Chariot. Okay, let's do a little bit of direct kata from the GBC resolutions. I think it's not a resolution, it's a document. Okay, I'll do it right now. Just a little introduction, and then you can go to VaniVillage and you can read it in Polish. We've translated it, we put it into VaniVillage exceptionally because we identified so much with it. But then
Also because established like that or highlighted in this way, because they realized, they noticed that when Guru is finished, the fate of the devotees is also finished, so-called in bracelets.
Yes.
And, and the work for them in Bhakti is also finished. See, I was observing that very recently in last months in the case of one study like this, that the work of the devotees just finished and it shouldn't be like that. So maybe that's how they want to now, reach the devotees, and tell them that it's not actually this that is all in all, that you have Prabhupada and you should put your focus there, but it was not there from the beginning.
Definitely not, and still not. And even though we have a law, it's not prominent. There's a lot of work to do. So this is a note from the executor. This is introduction. This is a note from the executor for you. This one's GBC. It's an introduction into the document. Of course, the executor of GBC changes every year. Right? But this is what this work Srila Prabhupada, the founder of Charya ISKCON, authored by Ravindra Swarup Das, is officially endorsed by ISKCON's governing body commission. The GBC requests all devotees and friends of ISKCON to give deep and careful attention to this work. To do so will broaden our collective understanding of and appreciation for the position of Srila Prabhupada and his unique role in the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Srila Prabhupada did not simply carry the message of Lord Chaitanya and Lord Krishna to us. While that inside of itself is a glorious task, Srila Prabhupada, as our founder Acharya, created the very foundation, function, and vision of ISKCON as a global community aiming for the re-spiritualization of the entire human society. Srila Prabhupada's role, as you will read, is ongoing. His presence is to be felt in the life of every ISKCON devotee today and in the lives of devotees many centuries into the future. Understanding how Srila Prabhupada is the center of our lives and our society, and knowing how to keep him in that essential role is the purpose of this text. As Bhakti True Swami writes in the foreword, this book is not meant for casual reading, but for implementation. GBC Executive Committee, December 2013. And then it was launched at IRS in March of 2014. It was a big and it was called, this was authored by Ravindra Swarup, but he served inside the Prabhupada position. Yeah. And it's Sureshwar Krishna. And then it went forward. At the temple, they say you have to worship the deity. Every temple has to worship. So that's just a seed. What do the devotees do? They worship the deities. That's a whole practical organization. We know we have to preach. So what do the devotees do? They organize all sorts of preaching. So it's the local initiatives that have to make these things happen. Guidelines and resolutions to create a framework. Well, the guidelines, and then they're good guidelines. They have a chance. They say it. I think it was real. We have to review the truth after we launch. That's it. It's an issue. We get a lot of problems. It's an issue. It's finally official. It wasn't official.
What was this in one time? So actually the time in which Dona Acharya was more focused. The idea that some gurus were promoting very strongly that if you so to say bypass stepping on Acharya, that here it's a monkey,
It's stepping on.
that it is illegal, it is wrong. Read the center of the text.
I don't see. What's the time?
Yes.
Jai Swami came to that. Slide. And he can actually later I got to know to inspect the situation in a problem. Exactly what he only can do. And he came in and we went for Guru Puja and he started singing Prabhupada's not that we never heard it, we just never sung it, we never know it.
You know, the round table will repeat after you.
That's what we're doing. How to do it. To learn. Approaching crowd only through your group.
You see, this is how we found out because there's so many errors. But the fact is that, and you see it still now, there's different disciples who have actually become um, more spiritually potent than gurus. And that they can actually become good association. Now, Prabhupada himself says, I love your association, you probably become a Krishna conscious person. So it's not a weird thing, actually. But what's to speak of gurus who are not necessarily such elevated stature, have been given an elevated stature because of the institution. So they did. But spiritually, they're sadhakas, they might be charismatic, and successful in preaching, and this and that. They might be philosophically inclined, but they're still sadhakas. So the summary of the devotee is that, nobody, no devotee should put themselves above even the disciples. He doesn't feel that disciple will respect. Without respect, will not learn. Respect, obviously. But the guru within, these are the devotees.
You want to expand that area? Then how can we think to individuals?
Well, we can discuss that. What you would like to use in service. You can work with computers. Yeah. Not so much. Do you use internet? Like, you like to search things? And
But so you need to ask, you can ask the folks to help you.
yeah. Well, actually, what is a real need of the day now? So, that if we get more finances, we can do more things.
Yeah.
Money is being financed by the work of Rajni. I started Money Tree, Rajni took over the books.
Yeah.
So all the money that we generate from the books has gone into funding. For the first 10 years, we never asked anybody for a donation. We gave Money Tree for free for 10 years. And during that time, we also invested in board, we built up some infrastructures that were good. But the amount of money that is generated from books is too limited. We're lucky, we're independent, we don't have to go to anybody for a budget, so we can tip like this. But if the funding is going to fulfill its destiny, we need a bigger, well-wishing support from the audience.
That's important to know.
And so if we get donations, then with that money, and believe me, Manohar knows, I spread the money thin. Don't like to election period is worse than me. We don't waste money, right? So we've got a track record. So give us money, we'll be accountable to you. Accountable, it's your money. So we'll be accountable to you. But says, be very careful, you're dealing with public money, right? So he said, don't waste money. But then what's the speed of giving money from the public? That's not your money. You waste your money, that's one thing. You waste public money, that's not good.
Because you write down vision of what you will do with the money you go to, and you live in more clearly for them to go.
Yeah, well, we will expand Wikipedia. So in that sense, it's pretty clear. But we can talk about our ongoing needs. We can show where our activities.
Yeah.
This is a new facility, so we want devotees to be able to come here and do service full time because we haven't had the funding to pay serious salaries. Just to capture somebody who's talented. So this is a step up where devotees can come, but still they have to be maintained. Exactly.
There are also many people from India for very technique.
Well, that's why we have a base in Mayapur, because this is really for European Union people, because the whole thing with visas and stuff, it's too complicated. So I prefer that the Indians stay, this is all the always my agenda. I thought become serious place. So it's there, sticking by, but if we become more serious, and if we can give, we don't have to give much maintenance, no? We give 200, 300 euros to the community, and in Mayapur, and they will do service.
Yeah.
Anytime.
And there's a lot of people from Europe who can do service here.
And you know, who knows, in 5 years' time, we might have 3 more buildings, or we might have a base in England because they ran away from the European Union.
That's what
Thank God, we pray that I don't have to make a building in Canada. No,
they are
don't know.
strengthen buildings and get more developers who get
Yeah,
more
bases.
get salary.
Bases.
Yeah. Okay. That's more clear. So,
We have to go.
Yeah.
Thank you so
So
much.
much, yes.
Thank you so much for coming.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Judge. So you continue.
Yeah, continue.
I could check, I think it's very good. Everything's, they could check already.
Oh,
But
nice.
he couldn't predestined job. No. Preaching program. I'm talking combination of progress disappearance. So he couldn't come to centralize. It's the smallest. So how did it go? How did it go? I said, he said, it's very important. We work together. It's very we work together. And so that's really awesome. Because I have inspiration. So I have an inspiration. For 2 years. I don't even understand. You understand.
It was always on phone. I was just thinking the other day when it started with the conventions, when it started with the worldwide, mellows and events. This was number one. Many days it was always control conference. And now is the real.
It's a new, why don't we socially embrace that we are all shaped up cycle for the last 2 years, 6 years. Leading up, just like a 48, we all got on the we all think about it, but that's still not enough. And we come to the 49, we come to the 50. And at the 50, we look at our experiment and we see if everybody's mental or everybody's, become a bit big or everybody's done this or done that. And based on that, we keep going because we just found that we have embraced it. Cool.
Realizing it,
So get ready. So who is your guru? Who is your guru? So you have to answer that. Oh, so you answer.
Who's your guru? Vishnu.
What if they don't say it? They're not convinced.
Because now I'm afraid often the reaction would be, I would say like that, I'm quite arrogant, something like that. See,
You see?
because there is work to do. You see, we went in a little of different direction,
Yeah.
We were led to that direction, better to say. I didn't go there myself. I was taught like that. You see?
So don't worry. Go to the so you have to be comfortable. But you have a big issue. That's why they do. That's why they do. Should not be caught, but they should be removed. So that was already a big step back. It's like if you took an initiative in the street. Like you say, you're shifted as that.
Yeah, the first time I heard about this, no, the disciples of Gamma expanded when the encouraged by GC.
This is where it's unfortunate, because every time you say, it's correct.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or the Israel walk away.
There's time, there's circumstance. Slow it on.
Schönen Werk, nou. Kijk eens nou.